Good afternoon, D&D TikTok and barbecue TikTok and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Barbecue. Let's get it done. As always, this series is inspired by the popular Roll for Sandwich series by AdventuresinAardia. Alright, let's go ahead and kick off this barbecue and roll for meat. 7. Seafood. Alright, let's see what type of seafood we're making today. 12. We have Fishmonger's Choice, and he has chosen mussels. What you're going to do with your mussels is check each individual one. If you hear a hollow sound, it's probably dead, especially if there's cracks in it. You don't want your mussels dead, otherwise you're going to get pretty sick. If they're open, give them a light tap, and they should close. If not, throw them away. Now it's time to roll for binders. 10. Melted butter. Alright, that's not too bad. Because the meat is inside the shell, we're going to melt some butter, and then we're going to add the seasoning to this. Now that you have your unsalted butter melted, it's time to roll for rubs. 4. Killer hogs and 10 baker's dozen. I'm hoping for a Cajun rub, but you can't go wrong with any of these seasonings. And we got 3, the AP rub. Honestly, the AP rub is a solid choice. We're adding that to the unsalted butter, and now it's time to roll for baker's dozen. 2. Cinnadust. I mean, this rub hasn't burned us in the past, and it's really surprised us, so we're going to add that Cinnadust to that butter. And now it's time to roll for char griller. 3, we have Old Reliable. Lots of good memories on this grill. We're going to put a cast iron on some open fire instead of smoking it.
Oh, fire! Yeah, fire! Fire! Fire!
Yeah, we're not rolling for wood today because we have an open flame. We're heating that cast iron skillet, adding some butter, putting the mussels in, and then putting the remaining butter mixture inside. And now it's time to roll for wild magic. 4. Chili oil. It's been quite some time since we used chili oil on this channel. I think the last time we used it was Christmas. We're going to add that chili oil inside the mussel shells as they open up.
Fire!
Alright, Beavis, we get it. This has been over open flame for about 15 minutes, and we're going to cook this until all the shells are open. Now it's time to click those tongs. It's time for the D20 sauce roll. 16. Barbecue sauce. Now it's time to run over to the barbecue sauce fridge. We're going to let the barbecue wife pick 6 sauces at random, and now it's time to roll for sauce. 4. We're using some Japanese barbecue sauce. Honestly, I think this might work pretty nicely. Of course, presentation is 80% of your dish. We're going to serve these on the half shell so we can drizzle some of that butter mixture and then add that barbecue sauce at the end. I think that Cinnadust is going to work really nicely with that brown butter mixture. It's going to add a nice sweetness to this behind this barbecue sauce. You don't need a lot of barbecue sauce for this, maybe just a couple drops on each half shell. I mean, they look good, but let's see how they taste. Here we go. Oh, hell yeah. Yet again, the Cinnadust has surprised us. That Cinnadust, brown butter, and that Japanese barbecue sauce almost created a sweet sushi kind of flavor to this. And of course, that AP rub really touched on the savory notes behind this recipe. The only thing that upset me about this recipe is that 3/4 of my bag of mussels were dead. So, the fishmonger and I are going to have a talk. But for now, we're giving this a 9.6 out of 10 and calling it the Greedy Fishmonger. And just like that, that's episode 49. Next episode is episode 50. Be sure to like, follow, share, and subscribe. And as always, we'll see you at the next barbecue.